Welcome to Real Estate TV HD. I am Neeraj Naidu Advocate. Today we will discuss about what are the precautions to be taken on the day of registration. Whether you are buying new property or old property or a gift or reconveyance or mortgage of any property, what are the precautions you need to check? In the first place, you need to check the draft copy of the document which is to be registered. Like what you need to check the details of the vendor, vendee, who is selling, who is buying, who is executing in whose favor. These two names, details like name, son of, age, occupation, address, along with Aadhaar card, PAN card. This has to be correct. The next most important thing in the registration of a document is schedule of property. What is schedule of property? Schedule of property is nothing but the property which is being transacted in that particular document. Like if you are buying a plot or a house or a flat, the details of the property should be mentioned, like plot number, survey number, village, mandal, district, along with the boundaries. This has to be correct, and this has to match with the linked document which you are buying from. If the information is wrong, the entire sale transaction will go wrong and the document will not be valid. And subsequently, you have to execute a rectification deed to make sure that information is correct. To avoid all these things, in the first place, you make sure that all the information in the document are correct. And beyond any reasonable doubt, make sure that you check all the points from top to bottom. And another important point is whether you have witnesses. Witness should be one of the friends of the vendee, and make sure that you have close friends and close relatives, not the blood relationships. Excluding blood relatives, you can choose relatives and friends, because in case if tomorrow something goes wrong, then you have a support of your relatives, close relatives and friends, who will come to the court, who will come to the registration office to support you, to support your entire transaction. And subsequently, you need to make sure that you collect all the original link documents and relevant documents pertaining to that property, and you execute a list of documents wherein both the parties, that is buyer and seller, selling the property, should sign the documents acknowledging that they have hand over the original documents to the seller, and simultaneously seller acknowledges the receipt of the all original link documents along with relevant documents. And apart from this, another important aspect is like you need to check the loan portion, whether it's a property is bought on loan or through cash. If it's on outright basis, wherein you are buying the entire amount on the basis of cash or bank transaction, you need to make sure that the transaction completes on the same day, on the date of registration itself. In case if there is a check issued instead of cash transaction or bank transactions, then there is a chance that tomorrow the check may get bounced, and this will lead to litigation. So to avoid litigations, it's always advisable that the entire transaction is completed on the date of registration itself. And another most important aspect is possession. Possession of the flat or plot or a house, whatever the transaction is happening about, that should happen on the same day. The buyer should make sure that he takes the possession of that plot or a house through a letter. And another important thing which a buyer should make sure that his possession should be clear. There should be no other person in the property, or no other person should occupy the property. And once that is clear, then he has to move to the registration and make sure that he obtains the possession letter from the seller saying that there is no illegal occupancy and no one else is in the possession of the property, and the vacant possession is being handed over to the buyer. These are the most important aspects which has to be taken care on the date of registration. Thank you.